would check in. What day is it today? It's Friday. So I have a play-by-play I can give you on Tuesday. I've been doing the Hormone Reset Diet with Caroline. Oh, it's annoying. More annoying that we added a fasting protocol to it too. So I'm doing rolling 48s, 3 sets of rolling 48s, and then a 24 on the weekend. We're not through our first set yet. We started Tuesday night. So I ate Tuesday night. I had a big salad with chicken from Chick-fil-A on it, the dressing and everything. And now I can't remember off the top of my head if I gained weight Wednesday morning. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, that's annoying. So then Wednesday I fasted. Thursday I fasted during the day. I had a little bit of chicken, and some pretzel rods, making dinner. I'm so hungry. I decided to run. I dropped Maddy off. Yoga is no longer on Thursday nights for the summer. So I decided to go for a run. No burpees, nothing. I was on the trail and this guy was on a bike. He hopped off the bike and he came and he kind of like stopped me and he goes, "You're doing amazing work." And I was like, "Thanks." Like, how do you know what work I'm doing? I think he probably just liked watching my boobs bounce. Excuse me. So I ran, and then I went home and I made a summer squash medley thing that I make. I did not put potato in it yet again. It's kind of like a ratatouille, I would say. I slice up garlic and onions real thin, saute that in some coconut oil. Then summer squash, zucchini, really thin slices and chunks. Some, grape tomatoes sliced. I like them if they're cooked like that, like really cooked down. I like tomatoes like that. I cooked it a long time, like 35 minutes, sauteing it in the pan with some balsamic vinaigrette. It was really good, and I sprinkled mozzarella cheese on it, although the cheese, I don't know, it didn't taste, what is this person doing? An idiot. Know how to drive? Last lady doesn't know what she's doing. It's raining here again. So, speaking of rain, well, let me finish telling you about dinner. So I had the summer squash medley. Then I cooked Italian chicken in Italian dressing. And that was my meal. A chicken breast with a lot of the squash. You're supposed to eat a pound of vegetables a day in this diet. And with us eating only one meal, we have to get them all in one meal. Versus like Caroline's sister's also doing this diet, and she can eat all day long, She can split them up into 3 meals if she wanted. I think she's eating all day long. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, I went back for seconds on the vegetable. I didn't eat all the chicken. Almost all the chicken. I don't know. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. I had made Maddy some leftover potato skins or potato wedges, and I added a few of those. Definitely half-assing it a little bit on the diet. Then Derek and I started to watch a movie, and Polaroid, don't recommend it. Stupid. But we watched that, and he told me that he thinks we're gonna be able to go to Aruba for Christmas, which I was so taken back because I thought for sure that wasn't happening. So man, so I'm going to go to work today, and I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Like, I don't need to go to Vegas in August. That's fine. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to have enough time. The girls really wanted to run. Jamie's been bugging me for years to run the Dopey. I'm sure I've told you. It's a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon all in 4 days. It's something I've never wanted to do. But the girls, you get all drunk and you get talked into shit. So I got talked into that. Usually Disney's full marathon is the first week of January. It's a great time to go. The weather's okay, and it's usually quiet there. And I was really oh, well, maybe we'll just go as a family down there for New Year's, since we weren't going anywhere, and then I could run the race and then go home. And then Derek said this. He's like, I think they got the house in Aruba. They need to know if we're coming or not. So I told them we're coming. And I was like, oh my God. I need to find, I need to figure out all my shit. I need to find a house sitter and a dog sitter, and I have to see if I have time off. But man, your girl would be super happy to go to Aruba for Christmas and New Year's. I absolutely had the best time there. It is my absolute favorite place in the world. I want to have a house there one day. So we will see. I don't know. That very well could happen. That was exciting. He's like, I can't believe I didn't tell you. I got distracted, I guess, today at work. And anyways, back to the diet. So during the movie, I had an oatmeal pie and a Built Bar. I did not eat till I was stuffed, but I was content. So I felt okay about that, and I had been going to the bathroom. Oh, I also, I did I think it was called SIRT, S-I-R-T diet, a long time ago. And I found a recipe for a Tuscan bean soup that I really really love to make risotto and then dump this stew on top of it. It's got beans and tomatoes and kale, and you're supposed to add barley, I think, to it, or buckwheat. I can't remember, some grain at the end, but I never do. But I used to love making risotto. Such a long thing to make. But then I would dump this stew on top of it, and I would mix it all together, and it would make it I just loved it. So anyways, in the freezer I had some frozen stew, and I thought, well, you know what, I could have a bowl of stew with my dinner, get more vegetables in, because you are allowed beans and legumes. And I said, well, this probably is right on par. So I took a cup of when I froze it, it kind of thickened up a little bit. So I took a cup of my bone broth and dumped that in there. And I ate about half the bowl of soup. I didn't really eat that much. I put it back in the fridge, and maybe I'll have another on Sunday, because I think we're supposed to go to dinner tomorrow night. So I had all that, and I went to I just have been super, super gassy since my Tuesday meal. Just super gassy, kind of painful, and I'm thinking it's the increase in vegetables. I had a big salad from Chick-fil-A, and I added more chicken to it Tuesday, and I just was feeling bloated and kind of yucky on Wednesday. My salad was a Southwest salad, so it had beans and corn, I think some salsa. I think it kind of probably irritated my stomach a little bit. And then yesterday I had a lot of vegetables. I didn't measure, I didn't weigh them. I just figured, you're eating a fuck ton of vegetables. That's I kind of told Caroline, I'm kind of half-assing this a little bit, following guidelines. I don't agree with everything either. So my next 3 days is no sugar, no artificial sugars. Let's see how we do with that one. And you continue, and I didn't know this, you continue the no meat, no alcohol. Because I thought after the 3 days you reset your hormone, and then you go to another hormone. I didn't know you keep resetting that same, because it is estrogen for meat and alcohol. So I can do that when, as soon as I read that you can eat chicken and you can eat shellfish, but I can't. But as soon as I read there was a little bit more meat options that you can have, I was like, okay, I can do that. I really wanted to have ribs. I told Maddy I bought ribs for her and I was going to make them. I was actually going to make them this weekend, but I'll have to wait my 21 days, which is fine. I can do it. I really kind of want to be a little bit more dialed in by next week, because right now, today is 28 days till the next Spartan race. I'm giving myself kind of this weekend. I'm still going to try to get my long run in, and I do have yoga outside. But I'm not doing any burpees. I'm going to get a massage this afternoon, and hopefully I will feel good enough to do a long run and yoga this weekend. And then I hope by Monday I'm back on plan, because I only got 4 weeks until it's time. So tomorrow's goal is no sugar with my meal. I shouldn't have any today either. I just don't think that's gonna happen. I already had my bang, so I already fucked up. I don't know. I bought some stevia soda, the Zevia soda, that I can have tomorrow with my meal. I bought grape stevia, which I like. And I like all my bubblies too, so I can do it. I'm a little afraid in the mornings I'll be dragging ass when I can't have any caffeine. So I don't know if that'll happen. I probably will still have one caffeinated drink a day. Like I said, I'm pretty half-ass in this. But I will try to eat a ton of vegetables tomorrow and do good wherever I go out to dinner. I'm excited to say that I did lose weight. Even though I ate super late and ate a lot of volume, I still lost like 0.3. So I'm happy about that. And if that's the case, that I could lose 3 or 4 pounds, 3 pounds, 2.5 to 4.5 pounds on a fasting day, and plus lose on eating days, that's a win, right? As long as that fucking scale's going down every day. I was 166.0 today, so I lost 0.3. I just can't remember what I was Tuesday. Can't remember. So, I don't know. It's been 12 minutes, so now I need to hurry up, because I'm going to have to put this up on Tuesday, and I'm going to want to check in on Tuesday. So, I'll probably add some stuff. Maddy's dance recitals tomorrow, and baking on Sunday with my neighbor, which is not really fun when you're giving up sugar. That's okay. I'll be alright. You're allowed some, but you're really supposed to watch it. So I'll have to listen. Hi guys, we got a package. The doggies did. From BarkBox, and look at, they're so excited. They love it. They love it. What's in here? Let's show everybody. What's in here? Skeek away camp. What's in there, Oliva? Let's see. Oh, look at it, it's a s'more. That is too cute. Hey, what's this one, Oliva? What's this one? Oh my goodness. It's like a beaver in a duck stick. sticks. Oh, this one's a salmon jerky. They haven't had that yet. We'll give them this duck stick. Then I can show you the other thing. Can I break in half? Awesome. I love that there's almost 2 of everything. There is 2 of everything. Look at him. It says Camp Attaboy. Little Bucky. So cute. So cute. Tomorrow's Touch Base Tuesday, so I will check in tomorrow, but I'm doing okay. I had gotten all the fluff off, and I was gonna do Diesel. Get out of the way. I was gonna do whatchamacallit, my measurements today, and like really dial in the Hormone Reset Diet and my fasting, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow for Tuesdays because that's when I check in with you guys. So I thought that would be best. But I think it's gonna be a big week drop because I had all that weight gain from the weekend. So we will see. I think it's gonna be, good for the week for sure. But I don't think it's accurate yet. I think next week will be more accurate, but we shall see. Cute stuff. Hi, friends! It's Tuesday, Touch Base Tuesday. I will say that this has been better for me to take a little weekly break. I am doing the Hormone Reset Diet. It's a book with Maddy Caroline and her sister, one of her sisters actually. Not doing like, I kind of agreed to like half-ass it. I hate half-assing things, but it's just like we're in a sugar reset right now, and that sugar reset is supposed to be less than 15 grams of sugar, and I can do that. With keto you learn a lot of what you can eat that doesn't have sugar. Problem is artificial sweeteners for me. I love my diet soda and I love my Bang. So it's not going so good with that. Like I've still had my Bang every morning, and then I'll occasionally one soda cheat, but I'm really good about my water. Drink about 3 liters a day, and I pee constantly. So I feel like, I don't know. I decided what I was gonna do is, and I'll put it on here, I've taken an Everlywell, I think that's how you say it, test before for food sensitivity, because I've actually kind of always thought I've had a gluten problem. My kidney disorder is called IgA nephropathy, and it is very closely linked to celiac disease. People with my disease usually have celiac disease. My kidney doctor was like all stoked when I started showing signs and symptoms of celiac because he just nerded out on it. But so I've had a biopsy of my small intestine. I've done all the tests. Nothing came back like definitive celiacs, but I always have had issue. I've always had like major bloating, major gas, painful gas, major constipation. I actually bulk out in a few rashes. So, I was just thinking it was a gluten problem. So I took the test and I showed a sensitivity. I didn't show a intolerance to it. So I saw that they had a woman's hormone test, and I was like, well, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind knowing. I question, like, I don't know if cortisol is on there. I don't remember. But I know like hormones are constantly fluctuating, so I don't know how they get a really representative sample from one, unless you have to give multiple blood samples or multiple saliva samples like 3 times a day or something. I don't know. I will let you know. I will do it on here for you. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is they were expensive. They had like a premenopausal and a postmenopausal one for like $100 each, but the women's one was like $200. Sheesh. And I go see a new OB, but not for a long time, and I'm like, might be worth seeing. Because if it's so obvious that I have like one problem, you know, thyroid or whatever, then I can focus and be better when that diet does that reset. And I've looked at it like, you know, we're fasting. So in her diet, it's the 3-day reset of each of these hormones. I'm like, well, you know, the fasting should get me there quicker. Anyways, we're in fruitless right now, so we're getting rid of fructose. I thought we were in sugar, but it's same, you know, it's natural sugars and then added sugar. So you did like a sugar and then now fructose. So she's having you give up fruit, which again, no issue for me because I stopped eating fruit. I like fruit. I just stopped with keto, so that was an easy thing to cut out to have more cheese or whatever. So, I should get right to the weight because in case people don't want to listen to anything else. Today's weight was 164.7. That is down 4.2 for the week, but I don't think that's accurate because I had gained like 6-some pounds, and I actually had lost it all Sunday. Saturday I was down to like 161. I was under where I had left for Ohio. Excuse me. And I ran. It was after I ran. I was close. Then I went and I did my 6-mile run. And I just checked my weight because I was getting into the shower. And I was actually under. I was dehydrated, but I was under. I was 161 something. And then when I got up the next day, I was still down from my morning weight, but I was still back up to like 163 something. Before I left for Ohio, I was 162.5, I think. I have 162.1 and 162.5 in my head for some reason, so I don't know exactly, but anyways, I was under Saturday at one point, and I did perfect Saturday. Saturday was so crazy busy. I woke up, I talked to Caroline for a little bit, and I was like on the verge of grabbing a Built Bar, but because I was talking to her, I can't remember why I talked to her. I don't remember why I called her. Oh, I was asking her about my sarcasm because a second person told me again about if they didn't know if I was serious or not when I was joking around. And I was just got to really bugging me Friday night. Like, I'm like, you know, please tell me. Like, tell me if you ever think that what I'm saying is not, not funny, not a joke, or you question, is she being serious? That is my most concerning to me. It's like, I'm never usually serious when I'm razzing somebody. I don't know. Anyways, I was talking to her, and it ended up, I ended up not needing to eat because I was busy. So, talked to her. I said, I gotta go. I went out and did my run. I still wanted something after my run, but I was like, no, you made it this far. You're okay. You're busy. I had to run over to the store, and then I had to come home and shower really quick and take Maddy. Maddy had ballet recitals, dance recitals, all afternoon Saturday, and they were in Ocean City. Now, Ocean City is pretty close. Ocean City, Maryland is pretty close to where I live. I would say 30 miles. But the problem is freaking all the tourists. And it's just crazy. It took us like an hour and 45 minutes to go 30 miles. So she was a little late. She missed her call, but she was fine. She did beautiful. She looked beautiful on stage. But we had to watch a 2 o'clock show and then a 4 o'clock show because she was in both. She did different dances in both, which was nice to see. But it was a long afternoon, especially with Tate. So then we went out to dinner, and we ended up waiting an hour for dinner. So by the time I ate, this might be 8 o'clock. I was well past my fasting window. And I ordered a shaved Brussels sprout salad. It was no good. I did have 2 small pieces of bread. I had no intention to do that at first. But man, I was so hungry, and I cheated on the diet with alcohol because my mother-in-law was there, and I absolutely despise my mother-in-law. There's so much I could fill YouTube with how many things she's done to me that upset me. And I just was so upset, and Derek kind of went at me a little bit and was like, not defending her, but just wanting me to keep the peace. And I kind of I was so fasted and tired, and I'm like, I can't believe he's, trying to make me play nice with her. And I was upset. So I ended up having a drink, and then I had a martini at dinner, and I thought about having another, but I had to drive because Maddy brought 3 of her girlfriends. 3 of her girlfriends came to the recital to see her, and then she just loved that. So me and Tate drove, which was nice. We got to, talk a little bit. And then we went to dinner. Then his mom went home, or she went to the beach. And then me and the kids, me and Tate went to try to have ice cream too. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. But the ice cream place was closed. So when I got up, I was actually down a few ounces. I was kind of surprised. But I had fasted perfectly. I worked out a lot. And no snack, no cheat, no nothing. So, and that just shows me that if I do commit to perfect fasting, especially 48s, I will lose weight even when I eat. The problem is once I start eating. So Sunday morning I woke up and I was down a little bit. I really wasn't feeling well. I didn't sleep well. I was upset with Derek. A little bit of alcohol. I just wasn't feeling great. Sunday morning I got up and went to outdoor yoga, and the guy put me on, he was taking pictures, and I was like, dude, you better make me look good in these pictures. And he's like, oh, I need them for Instagram. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. Because I was like right there with him, like right up front. So I actually saw that I was on Instagram. Went to yoga. And it was so weird because the mantra was the intersection of truth and trust is authenticity. And I was like, man, Caroline's always like, God talks to you through these mantras. And I'm like, I think, it's just sometimes you just need to hear it. And my aunt was telling me that she sometimes cry. And I'm like, sometimes it just smacks you in the face, And I was having a really hard time with Derek. Like, I don't even know what I want to say to him about He's not close to his mom. It's different. I know, like, people would have different scenarios, but he doesn't even talk to his mom. He doesn't even like her. So that's where it would be different if, you know, he was like a mama's boy and needed, you know, me to get along with his mom. It's not that at all. I'm the one that invited her into our lives when my kids were really small. And, you know, she and I had a wonderful relationship, and she hurt me very, very bad. And all the family was like, we told you she was going to hurt you. We told you. And now she's not good to my kids. She doesn't come and see them. She doesn't, you know, she sees them once a year, and she lives an hour and a half away. And she only sees them when she's going down for vacation to the beach. So, like I said, there's a lot of history there. But I've been reading these books and, you know, growing, and I don't know. I just don't think it's right for me to pretend. I can be civil, but I'm not going to over-engage her. I mean, I maybe said 10 words to her at Maddy's thing. And of course then, afterwards, I'm like, I'm a bitch. Like, I started, like, you know, I could absolutely play nice. But I don't want to. That's not truth. I don't know. I need to talk to Derek about it still. I still haven't found the words to talk to him. I told him I need to talk to him, and he's like, oh, you're fine. It's over. Don't let it bother you. And I'm like, no, it's not fine. And now he said that there was some miscommunication between him and Dawn and Mike, and he doesn't know if we're going to go to Aruba. And I was mad because I found 2 good flights, because at first I couldn't find anything that was reasonable, and then I found 2 non-stop flights, and I'm so pissed because now they said that they may not go. And I had already had plans, like, in the making, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. What else? What else has been going on? I haven't been perfect with the fasts. I know, like, Wednesday night I had a couple protein bars. Yesterday I had a couple protein bars. So I'm not doing great with that. I need to dial that in. I mean, I would be super happy if I lost, so it's like 2 more weeks, I think. If I lost 8 to 10 pounds, I mean, yeah, I'd be thrilled. That would be great. I was really hoping to be in the 140s by the time I went to Pennsylvania, because that's like just what I'm shooting for. But I gotta put in the work. I have to do it if I want to, you know, be successful. Yoga, that could be too why I didn't do as well as I thought I would this week. I definitely thought I would at least lose all the fluff. The 6.4, I think. Even though I had, and then gained a little bit back from my dinner last night. Or my dinner Sunday night. Sunday night what did I do Sunday? I had plans. I went to yoga. I was still upset. Oh, so then my elderly neighbors came over, the ones that are like my kids' grandparents. They came over. The husband went fishing with Derek all day, and I taught my neighbor how to make oatmeal raisin cookies, because I had gotten her a cookie jar and a cookie scoop, and I put my homemade oatmeal raisin cookie recipe in a cookie jar for Christmas for her, and like I got her the flour and the sugar and all the Pioneer Woman things she likes. So she's like, well, you'll have to teach me one day. So I said, well, if you want to come over, I'll teach you. So that wasn't good for the no sugar either, because I tried one of each. I only had one oatmeal raisin, and then I made butterscotch, so I tried each of them. After that, they fished till about 6 o'clock, and I said to Derek, I just don't feel like cooking. I'm just not in the mood. I'm not feeling well. I'm just kind of moody. So I said I could really go for a salad, because you're supposed to eat a pound of vegetables a day on this recipe. So I had chopped up a ton of vegetables. I made a whole vegetable board for when she was over and had some hummus. I did really good all day, except I tried the 2 cookies. God, this asshole was on my ass. I had 2 of the cookies. I have to focus on this. I can get away from this dickhead. 72 is not fast enough here. Cocksucker. So I had a bunch of vegetables and 2 cookies around, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock. And I told Derek I just wanted to go and have a salad. And I like this pork place. And so I had it was a lunch-size salad. It wasn't even a, like, big, but I ate every bite of it. It's the same salad I had when I went there with Maddy. And then I had some onion frizzles. They're like onion straws. And I think I had a Truly. So I was just in a, this weekend. It wasn't perfect. And I said, I kind of told Caroline, I said, I'm going to really try to dial it in on Monday. And then I didn't do so great last night. I had to work all day, and then Maddy had bridging. Maddy's had a big 2 weeks. She's graduated from 9th grade, or is it graduated? or finished 9th grade. She became a 10th grader. And then she had 5 dance recitals. And then she bridged and got her 10-year pin last night for Girl Scouts. I mean, we just been, and in 2 weeks, she turns 15. Busy month for Maddy. I don't know. I'm supposed to have yoga tonight. I tried signing up for 3 days a week at least for yoga, even if it's not what I'm used to with Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So this week I signed up for Sunday and went. I think Tuesday today I'm signed up, and then I want to say I'm signed up for Saturday. So I don't know what that means. Yesterday was a true rest day. I didn't do anything like physical, which I need to do better. Even on Mondays, I need to walk because that was bad. I had like 4,000 steps. But today will be yoga. Tomorrow I will run. I'm gonna do a 5K. Don't know if I'm gonna incorporate the burpees yet. My shoulder is about 80%, but it still hurts in some places. I want to start doing like bucket carries, and Jamie gave me some like rows to do with resistant bands. So I don't know. I would like to incorporate that kind of stuff. I'm gonna think about it, like maybe on the days that, like, so tomorrow I'm gonna run. Maybe Thursday, since I don't have yoga, I'll do some resistance training. Friday I'll run again, and then I think I have yoga Saturday. And Christy and I, we were going back and forth about like maybe doing it outside on Sunday, but Sunday's Father's Day, and I don't really know what my plans are. Didn't really do much for Derek, so I don't know. I told the kids we could go to like brunch or something if they wanted. Saturday is my final Girl Scout thing for the season. It's I'm taking them to the sugar factory, and so I can do good. Like, I don't have, as long as I do what I did last Saturday and fast perfectly, I'll be coming off of 48. Yoga, running, stay active, stay perfect, and just eat dinner there. I don't need a dessert, but I can have, I'm not supposed to have any red meat, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know. There's some things on this diet where I'm just like, whatever, I'll be fine. But most I'm trying to do it somewhat, just to see, like, if anything feels better. I will say the pound of vegetables, which I haven't been weighing them out or anything, I'm just trying to increase the amount of vegetables I eat when I do eat. I have been so successful with no constipation. Not perfect. It's not like, but it's I'm going every day, and that is huge for me. Even on fasting days I'm going, so I don't know. It could be the water, it could be, I don't know. Who knows what it is. Whatever it is, it's working. So that's just gonna keep doing that. Gonna keep doing it somewhat. And if I find something that looks like it could be it, or when I get the hormone test kit back, if it says, oh, you're insulin resistant or you're whatever, I will try to do that reset again. And I might do it again with Caroline. She's having, I don't know, with her sugar, she seems to be getting some better sleep, and that's why she's doing it, for sleep. But I will take all my measurements today. This is kind of where I wanted to give myself time to get the fluff off from the trip and then take all the measurements, because I didn't want to be deceiving. Like, if anyone watched this video today and being like, well, she did this and she lost 4 pounds. Now, I will tell you that I really, truly believe if you do rolling 48s, you can lose way more than that in the week. So I don't think it has anything to do with the diet, or the Hormone Reset Diet. I think rolling 48s is a great protocol. And I still have work to do. I probably have a good 15 pounds to lose. For sure. Maybe 20. I would really like to be 145 fed. So, we'll see. I don't know. But it's it's a fine line when you're training. You got to have the energy to train. So, this lady, if I was doing the diet as per this lady, I would eat protein 30 minutes within waking. That's exactly what I want to do. But OMAD, Caroline and I are still trying to do OMAD with a fast with this diet. So, it's a little bit, it's a little bit tweaked. But this lady says, it's to keep all your hormones level. And I would really like to do that. I would love to, I would love to have a protein bar in the morning, and then small lunch about 4 hours later, and dinner. So some of her concepts are right on to me and what I would want to do. And I really don't mind the pound of vegetables at all. I mean, I like vegetables. It's just a matter of prepping them. And on my busy days. But Maddie's officially done with dance now for the summer. She might do like a week-long camp in August, but we have some time now. At least probably 2 months off of dance. So I can get more focused on me, and which is great. I wish I could do yoga on my days, but it looks like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday they have night classes, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are all morning classes. So I'll figure it out, even if I have to do Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, just for the summer, whatever. I think I don't know if it's this week, but I think I might be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Who cares, right? How is everyone doing? What plans are you doing? I hope when I check in next Tuesday, I am down, what was I today? Okay, so I want to be mid 150s. And I don't think that's like normal. Like, I think that's too much. Like, I would be happy if 4 pounds normally, but I just have that extra from the weekend. So I want to see a good, let's see if I'm 157 when I check in next week. I'd be happy with that. That means I'm going to have to lose like 7 pounds. And I think that's really doable, being that I just have to get this, if I stay on plan. And the plan is rolling 48s during the week and with OMAD. You know, open my window, eat, and close it. That's where I have my problem. And then 24-hour fast on the weekend. So just OMAD to OMAD. So I get to eat Saturday and Sunday, which is such a great plan for me socially. So I'm really just full fast Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, just like I was doing with the rolling 42s. Exercise 6 days a week. That's what I'm doing. This is going to be a long ass video. I'm sorry.